Okay, so back with some more Rimworld. If you didn't catch the video on my VOD channel, please try and get a chance to. It is not like my other videos. It is not, well, a VOD, despite being on the VOD channel. I had a major power outage while I was not quite ending stream. It was right after I ended the stream last time we played Rimworld, and it caused a whole bunch of problems. I tried my best to fix them, but wasn't able to. I go into way more detail in the VOD, but point is, save got corrupted, and despite my best attempts to the contrary, I couldn't fix it. It's been a week since then, so I have sort of like, I don't want to say gotten over it, I'm still upset, but I've accepted it, and I decided, no point in boo-hooing over it. So, let's just start another one, another single phase run, since that one didn't end correctly. Strive to survive, and this time, in order to avoid the same issue again, I'm doing reload anytime mode, but I'm going to play it like commitment mode. Okay, I got screwed over because of the one save you get with commitment mode. With reload anytime, we get the auto saves, so I am going to be using reload anytime, but not actually reload anytime, just to a previous backup if need be. But still playing it like a commitment mode game. We're gonna pretend like it's on commitment mode and leave it at that. So, enough about that. I just thought that might be a good way to avoid this issue happening again, because I would hate it if it happened again. So, as for where we want to put ourselves, right here we'd have really good access to two different trading locations. If we go right here, actually, it's probably the best place to put it. We'll have a dirt road under us, which isn't ideal, but we have a river as well. It's a large river, though, which could slow us down considerably. Here would be also a large river, never mind. I think I'm just going to go here instead. It's a little further away, but then it's a regular river as opposed to a large river. I don't want too large of a river. Regular rivers are large enough in my mind. As for the terrain, we got pretty fine temperature levels. I mean, obviously a cold snap or a heat wave can change the average temperature levels, but only barely getting to freezing, maybe ever so slightly under, and then cold snaps being when the actual danger is fine. Fluid ID Legend. Now, we're leaving this all pretty much the same as last time I played, because again, wasn't a very good playthrough. So we're going to just try and do this kind of quickly. So I'm just going to make the color red because it's, blood drinking, and let's pick this because it looks like a drop of blood. How about that? Yeah. The attacky way is just awful, or Ediki way. Nah, I don't know. Let's, hemism. Because, like, hemo means blood, so hemism. Adjective would be hemist, and a member would be a hemist. Ritual room can be a temple. Cannibalism preferred, blood feeders revered, slavery is acceptable, because, I mean, come on, we're literal cannibals. How would slavery not be okay? Corpses, we have to leave as ugly for some reason, not really sure about that. Fungus, obviously has to stay despised. Diversity of thought, obviously intense bigotry. What else are we supposed to do? We are blood drinkers, we're gonna have intense bigotry. I don't care about most of this other stuff. Research, okay. I'm putting it up to very fast. I never do that because it is overpowered to change the research. But last time, I think I had it on fast. And that was to make it so that we could progress a little quicker. Since I'm resetting yet again, I'm going very fast so we can at least get through the game a little further this time. Anyway, organ use, whatever. And spouses, whatever. Rarest name, whatever. Okay. Now, let's see these. I do not like the ethical master, or prime mind. Awoken leader, that sounds good to me. Moral guide, blood moralist is a dumb name. Sanguinist, fine. Rituals, funeral of hunger is fine. Blood hungry celebration is fine. I would like one more ritual though, so we can have a social one that is whenever we want. And let's just change the name a bit to, I guess, I don't really like the word Jubilee. I guess we'll just go with a fair and we'll have it be in any time. What does this one do? Recharge side focus. Okay. Buildings, I still like pews. I think they look nicer. I don't, I know they're also kind of cheaper because they just need wood. We'll leave the building as is. Relics, I do not like weapon relics. I've said it before, I'll say it again. They are too strong. So, instead, we'll do a chalice, a pendant, and an arc. Just because why not? I'm just picking random ones that are not weapons. Other than that, yeah, no, we're good. I think that's everything. Yep, looks like it. Okay, now time for our actual Sanguiphage, who we're gonna want a Burning Passion melee. That's like a necessity. As well as that, I want my vampire to be the one who has a good medical skill. Like he right now is decent, but I want to be a bit stingy. I want to have someone that really fits what I mean. The reason for wanting the medical is because last time we saw, if someone goes unconscious, then, if they're a vampire, they can get better on their own. If they're not a vampire, uh-oh. Okay, see, now this would be great if it weren't for the fact that, first of all, covered in scars on their right side. Second of all, their social and intellectual is awful. So let's, like I said, I want to be a bit stingy here. This could be good. It's not Burning Passion in melee, however, it's pretty good. They don't hit the social mark I would like them to hit due to having that inherent bonus. Oh, and misogynist. Yeah. You know what? I said I was going to be stingy. I'm going to still be stingy. I really mean it. I want to be... Oh, my. I want to be very stingy with my build. See, now that would be perfect if melee just had a little bit more to it. That would be amazing. As I was saying, I want to be stingy as possible to get someone good. You know what? This will work for me. The 20 in social right off the bat, we're going to research really fast. 9 melee is, without any bonuses, kind of... They are a psychopath, which is great. Oh, you know what? They're incapable of hauling. You know what? Nah. that was a deal breaker. I was already on the fence. That was a deal breaker. There. You know what? We're going to need to get him a new hand, but this works for me. Incapable of firefighting, I don't care. Psychopath, perfectly fine to me. I mean, honestly, probably a benefit. So there we go. Got good medical, really good melee, social, intellectual. Exactly what we need. Okay. Now, since we've got these things covered, what we're gonna need a cook, because we don't want to have constant food poisoning. We're gonna need a crafter, and then beyond that, we want shooting as their primary skill. So, let's see, cooking and crafting. No. Psychopath is incapable of violence, by the way. Just want to point that out. Thought that was interesting. Ooh. That is an interesting character. Not a good one, but an interesting one. Wow, you are in bad shape. Sorry, I keep getting distracted by like looking at their health issues and just seeing how poorly put together these pawns are. These poor people. Now, crafting is the most important one, right? I want a good crafter. Well, okay. I want a good crafter because I really want to be able to build good clothing and armor and stuff like that. So it's very important to me that we get a really good crafter. Oh my goodness. Here we go. This is like exactly what I wanted. Fast learner is great. Slowpoke though. And chemical interest. I'm sad to say I'm not going with that. I don't feel it. She was old as well, and I did not want someone to die of old age on me. I know I could convert her to my to being a sanguiphage, but then I need even more blood. Okay, geez, please. Just a really good crafter who doesn't have a whole bunch of other problems. Hard worker is nice. Careful shooter, but 0 shooting, though. Zero shooting again. Please stop with the 0 shooting. Shooting and crafting are the 2 things I really want. The cook, honestly, cooking is whatever. I mean, it's not great if we get food poisoning, but it's not the worst thing. Yeesh. Oh, fast learner. Good enough shooting. Really good construction, which will be helpful. And good crafting. There we go. Cooking's only a 3, but like I said, that's not the most important thing, and fast learner will make it better anyway. So now the only thing we aren't really good at that is kind of important would be mining. Other than that, though, we're fine in every other regard. She's not incapable of anything either. And him being incapable of firefighting doesn't matter because he is a vampire. So all we gotta do is get a new hand for him, and then this is a perfectly fine run. So let's go. Whew. Tried to speed run that as much as I could, but I am also being picky, so it's sort of like a give and a take, you know? Picky, but also going fast. So, let's land. There's our ancient danger right off the bat. Now, first things first, let's unforbid anything on the map. Second thing second, let's pick a place to live. Now, obviously jumping out to me would be the little river thing here if we could build walls around it, but that would literally be us living on the water, so clearly not a good choice. Other than that, there aren't really many mountains we could dig into, so I think what we're going to do right now, we're just going to cut some trees down. We're going to just do a nice basic wooden house. And let's change their work around while they're doing this. So firefighting is a 1. Definitely a 1. Doctoring is a 1. Bed rest, we'll leave it 2. I forgot to have them equip weapons as well. Well, weapon singular, there's only 1 right now. Childcare, we're not doing any of that. Basic, we'll leave it a 2. Warden 2. Handle 2, I guess. Cook 2. Hunt, you're not hunting. Construct 2. Leave all of that. Yeah, honestly, we'll make haul and clean a 4 on each, actually, and keep her doing most of that. We don't need art. There we go. So, she... Oh yeah, she won't cut plants. Hang on. There. Now then. Together they'll cut down some trees, get some wood, and I can start building. There's a single compacted steel ore here for some reason. I guess it got ruined by the river generation. There is a lot of compacted machinery here, which I would love to mine into and get some more starting components. But for now, I don't think we'll actually do that yet. We'll start by doing a basic little home. Now, this is going to be something I don't normally do. I'm doing... you know what, that's a bit too small. Hang on, I shouldn't be that stingy with resources. Giving them both their own rooms right off the bat. And the reason for that is to avoid having any mental breakdowns too soon. Let her start building those. So, they will have their own rooms just to start out with. Hopefully... Hang on, Edmund, why don't you do the harvesting of the tree, because you're faster at it. She's going for a walk. Ancient Danger scared the shit out of me. That reminds me to change these, though, so that they do their recreation at the beginning of the day, and then overnight I'll change the rest to work. Right now I'll let them do their recreation whenever. Edmund's, yeah, going for a walk. That's why I said I'll let them do that. Overnight I'll change it. Okay, but you do need to work on these now. We need the walls finished. Okay. Edmund is the vampire. He gets to have priority. She does take forever to finish these things, so why don't we speed that up a bit, Edmund, by delivering all these so that she might be able to finish them in time. Might being the key word there. At least she at plants level 1 now. Okay, hurry up, NG. Hurry up, hurry up. Oh, she botched the construction. Just go ahead and deliver it for her. Speed this up as much as possible. Why'd she go over there to build the roof? Did she... She didn't quite roof it in fully. There you go. Okay. Woo! That was, fastest I've ever built buildings in this game, I think. I normally just repossession some, buildings that are already on the map. I'm gonna deconstruct these so I have, like, room to build with here, but it's also not that important. It just gives her something to do while he chops more wood. Because I don't want her wasting her time chopping the trees right now, because it's not that important. As a matter of fact, I'll take her back off of plant cutting. Now, we do need a storage room, like ASAP. So, Edmund, I want you to go start clearing out these trees once you're done. Because she's going to take forever to break all those. And they do give us a little bit of steel. I didn't even notice that. So, if you know what? If they're going to do that, then break all of them, Angie. NG, not Angie. And let's break all the ancient lampposts as well. A bunch of free steel almost. Even though neither of us have any mining skills, that's a good way to get some early steel. I forgot to change their stuff to work now, so let's change that now. Edmund, I told you to start working down here. Okay, there's the ancient mech, whatever, I don't care. We're not doing a Mechaniter playthrough right now. So yeah, I'm having him clear out the wood here so I can build a building here for storage. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a nice we're gonna do 13 by 13, but make it a massive storage area. Come on, Edmund, just hurry up. She's almost done with her work. Let's go ahead and, just so she has something to do when she finishes, let's go ahead and start making this a stockpile zone. And she'll start hauling things. Although, admittedly, she's probably just going to be busy building now. Well, at least he'll haul things. You know what? That works for me. So, she won't quite get to finish the actual structure today, but she'll get it a decent way through, I believe. So the stuff will stop deteriorating tomorrow, which is fine. It doesn't lose too much durability. We don't have any clothes or anything right now anyway. Once these things are sealed in, they shouldn't be losing any durability anyway. Actually, she might be able to roof it in time. Oh, no. I knew it. The moment I started saying that she might be able to do it is the moment that she can't do it. But you know what? We got the main building done. We've got the storage under lock. Now it's just a matter of getting, like, food and stuff prepped. So, we obviously can't really hunt with no ranged weapon right now. So, for now, let's go ahead and set up a growing zone somewhere. No one has any very good growing stats, so we're just going to be growing some really bad stuff. And I'm not even going to try that hard, because eventually I do want us hunting. So, we'll just do an 8 by 12 here, and we'll do rice. So let him do his growing and planting and etc. Now it's time for them to meditate. Edmund, you should attack when you see someone. I always forget to set that, but now I'm going to remember. And when you're done meditating, drink from her. There you go. Now we do have a geothermal right here and right here, so geothermal power is going to be absolutely amazing once we get it. I'm very happy with that. While he's doing that, she's still deconstructing these for a whole bunch of free steel. This is absolutely an amazing start. Now, we don't have any fire breaks yet. This is still wooden buildings, which is something important to keep in mind. I'm not going to do the same thing I did last time of building everything out of steel. Rather, I'm just going to try and rely on her to put out fires, and if things get too bad, then I will try my best to save the materials by having all our buildings not connected to each other. As you can see, the only buildings connected are those 2 bedrooms right now. And there's this fire break kind of between them, this broken asphalt. At some point, I will probably fix up the area between them to be like concrete entirely, so it is a fire break, but right now, not yet. So, let's get a couple research benches, one in each room, so they've got something to do when they're out of time. Or not out of time, out of jobs, rather. This will also mean Edmund's probably never really hauling again, because he'll always be researching things. Now, as for what we want to research first, we want to get smithing as soon as possible so we can get machining, so we can get some gunsmithing and stuff like that. We need to get some weapons for Engie, and that's the best way of doing it. Now, we do need a fueled stove as well, so that we can start producing stuff, but I want to get a clean room for that. So I will wait until he's done planting all the crops. Actually, well, he doesn't help, duh, he's not the builder. So, let's see, I'll put the cookhouse over here, but we're gonna need to haul the rocks that are over here, just because everything's in the way. We'll haul all of these, and we'll set up a dumping stockpile zone right here. That should be good. And they've both got their own research benches, which will be used if I ever run out of things for them to do. Let's give them flooring, by the way, so that their rooms aren't quite as terrible. It's already rather tight, so it's not ideal. These are definitely not very good places for them to rest, but there's not much I can do. Also, a horseshoes pin. I forgot to get one of those. Come on, there we go. Got a horseshoe pin for tomorrow. And Engie, once you finish hauling that, can you do me a favor and... Oh, you're hauling the wood up too as well. I don't know why I just said 2 as well. That is stupid of me. So, yeah, there we go. Now we're just hauling these rocks out of the way so we have room for a cookhouse. We're also going to need to deconstruct these. You know, we're not actually... We'll just harvest those. I don't think I'm actually going to break them. Let's chop these trees as well, Edmund. We need to get the room ready for the cookhouse, and she can't break those trees anywhere near as fast as you can. She's only got a 1 in plants, you've got a 5, so yeah. Okay, so we're just trying to get this done as fast as possible, get a base set up as fast as possible. We're gonna need to get some defenses. Now, the good thing about having this bridge here, I can actually remove most of it and have it be a straight line and then put a trap on it. And by doing that, the AI is more likely to walk on the trap because it is the path of least resistance. Obviously only works if they're coming from this left side of the map, and not like so far up here that it's considered faster to go through the water, but it will at least help with very specific types of raids, or locations for raids. Okay, tomorrow we will work on the cookhouse. Let's see, it does not need to be big at all. We'll do a 9x9, because it's also going to be where we eat the food, so... Field stove... What? Oh my gosh, really? Okay, field stove. And the butcher's table will be outside so that it doesn't affect the cleanliness. And we'll get a wood thing, and there's gonna be the door. There we go. Get all that done as fast as possible. I'll clean off my glasses while I wait. Because I noticed a smudge. Okay. She's playing horseshoes, that's fine. Apparently, she's already trying romance, because of the fact that he's physically appealing and a blood feeder and all that. But he already has a lover, apparently. And a son. Okay, I'm gonna do something I don't normally do, and there's a reason for it. I'm going to get rid of his relation. He should not have a lover. Nor should he have an ex-spouse that are on the planet. Just saying, the whole story is that they're crash landed here. Why would his lover and ex-spouse both already have been here? So there we go. I wanted to do that. I don't like Dolphin's Village. Yeah, the rest of it's fine. I just don't like Dolphin's Village. Anyway. I know that is cheating, but it's such a dumb base game thing that I don't feel bad. I genuinely don't understand why they insisted, like, on making it so that every single relation you have is with someone on planet. It just shouldn't be that way. Okay. Field stove, we're gonna have making meals until we have 10. Allow human meat. Butcher creatures forever, including humans, but not including colonists. There we go. Now, the rice probably will be getting done like right when we're running out of the meals, maybe a little sooner, but that shouldn't be too bad. I don't know where she's gone. Okay, she's hauling up the steel, that's fine. Who is it that's able to mine? Edmund, good, that's kind of what I was hoping for because she's hauling. Let her keep doing that while he mines some extra components, because we're gonna need them. I want to get your death rest stuff set up ASAP. I want to get you a casket, and to do that, we're gonna need some power generation and some batteries. And to do that, we're gonna need components, and a decent amount of them at that. So I want to get this set up fast. Now, he is not a quick miner by any means, but I mean, it's better than her. I think, actually. What's her mining? 2. What's his? 4. Okay, yeah, so slightly better. Once you've finished doing that, Edmund, why don't you go ahead and blood feed from NG while she sleeps? I am going to tell him to stop automatically drinking hemogen. That way he can use the packs. Now, last time, all of our packs burned in a fire. So this time we're already doing better because there has not been a fire to destroy all of our excess blood. So that means that, you know, being low on blood will no longer mean that we have to do, well, blood loss on our allies, which is, you know, minus 20% consciousness is not great, but it's also so mediocrely bad that I don't really care. Also, I just noticed Edmund has, like, a mohawk. I mean, it's not quite a mohawk. Like, from the front, it doesn't look like one, but from, like, the side. Huh. Anyway. Just not normally what I'd think of when I think of a vampire. Unless it's a Bruja, I guess. Anyway. How many components we got? Okay, it looks like that's the entire vein then. Then there's this vein over here. Now, there is the Ancient Danger right by our house, which I think is a good thing, okay? Building near an Ancient Danger means 2 really good benefits. 1, when I break it open, the enemies will be right next to my base, which doesn't sound like a good thing, but it means it's really easy to lead traders into fighting them. And 2, it's good because that means we can repo the building right after we take it, and it won't be far enough away that it will be not worth it to have it. Like, this is so close. This could easily be turned into a church or our religion, just like that. Or a prison, or whatever else we would want to use it for. Now, obviously, if we're going to do that, though, we need to worry about getting a trader to kill off the insectoids/mechanoids in here. as well as the pirates. And that's going to be a bit difficult. Now, it may not be pirates. It's not a 100% chance. It's just on stream, it seems to be a 100% chance. Now, Edmund doing this does mean we're not researching quite yet. And that is kind of putting us in a slowdown, but considering we have very fast research as part of our ideology, I don't feel bad. Okay. So, we've got a pretty good setup right now. Decent. We still need to get some more buildings for like production and stuff. Okay, here's a caravan already. Right off the bat, we could go for opening up the Ancient Danger right now, which I am going to do, but I'm gonna have Edmund do it because he's the safer person to do it. Yeah, he's not assigned to constructing. Okay, it's just insectoids. That's fine. Insects are easy to beat, so that'll be fine. A member died? What? Are you kidding me? You guys didn't look after the chicken, so I lose point? Okay, well. Whatever, you're about to have more members die, and these ones actually are my fault, so... Oh, and now there's a cougar hunting someone. Okay, well, that worked out pretty well. Now, in wildlife, I am going to... check. So how many of them survived? 1 mega scarab, 2 mega spiders, and a cougar. So those will hopefully bleed out. But we do need an advanced component and a skill trainer in animals. Psychic animal pulsar. I could build up walls and then just use the psychic animal pulsar and let that deal with any raids that are too scary. Now I do have a lot of corpses here to eat. And a whole bunch of pemmican as well for food. Steel spear, steel iqua, yep. The great bow right there is a ranged weapon. That is that problem solved. There's also a pilot here, but I prefer the great bow. Also, I do not want to... Oh, wait, are they taking out the... If they hit one of those crypto sleep caskets, then... Oh, well, you know what? It's not pirates. That is a bio-coded pump shotgun, so that's not helpful. That's not bio-coded an assault rifle. Okay. Are any of these characters good? Industrious and iron-willed, but can't really do much. We'll think about it. Delicate. Not ideal. Delicate is really not ideal. Fast learner, body purist, incapable social. All of these characters are kind of mediocre. The delicate from a animals person is really bad because that means if an animal ever attacks them, they just pretty much are going to go down instantly. I'm honestly going to just... Oh wait, there's Major here as well, Marjo. Iron-willed and delicate. Wow, what do you know? Yeah, they are a shooting person, though. They do have decent intellectual, so they can do research, but their animal skill being, like, the only thing that's good on them is not worth it. None of them have any skills that I find that important, so I'll just let them bleed out. But on the bright side, now the Ancient Danger has been completely cleared on, like, day 1, which is insane. And they're just gonna keep firing at the hive and very slowly destroy it. Edmund, just go melee the hives so that they stop. Yeah, they're breaking the building. That was... I should not have let that go on as long as I did, to be honest. Let her butcher. So yeah, let's move around this room a bit. First of all, this should all be a build roof area. I noticed that bit I accidentally overlapped. Secondly, the actual door location is going to be... where do we want it? Up here? Nah, that's gonna take too long. We'll have them enter here, and I'll mine out an entranceway. And we'll rebuild the slate wall there. Now, Engel, once you're done cooking that, I want you to swap out for the assault rifle, which is just way better than the bow you've got. She takes a long time to cook. Okay, there we go. And Edmund, why don't you go ahead and blood feed on... Really? I can't use it on someone who's incapacitated? Whatever. Now, the bio-coated pump shotgun is kind of useless for us, because it's bio-coated. But, oh well. Oh, Jess actually got back up. Good work, Jess. I mean, you are iron-willed, so hey, that goes to show it. She's just cooking up some more food. That's fine. Right now, they still don't have tables to eat at because that, you know, ancient danger thing sort of just came up very suddenly. Instead of butchering, how about you focus on... Yeah, deconstruct these things. Is she carrying all of it? I don't know. Now, in order to do this, we are going to need to deconstruct some of these things, I think. Actually, wait, we'll do the sarcophagi, because we're not going to be using those. Okay, now we'll get a slate door, which I know opens slowly, but they look matching. You don't get to sleep yet. Now you can sleep. Okay. Another bio-coated weapon. So let's just go ahead and make a zone here and say this is priority critical for all weapons, but only non-bio-coated ones. Just let them decay out in the water. Okay, we got smithing. Let's get researching. Edmund is constructing the door. Well, you know what? Good for you, Edmund. Have fun. Maybe you could haul instead. Yeah, I'm gonna take away his construct at level 4. So they're eating insect jelly. I didn't really mean to have that, but oh well. It'll make them happy at least. I think. Does insect jelly not make them happy? Oh, whatever. Once she's done butchering that, we don't need to butcher the insects. I forgot to specify that. And then we can deconstruct these ancient crypto sleep caskets as well. For some reason, there's a light here in the center. Very strange. Now we do have a little bit of overhead mountain here, which is not ideal, but whatever. We don't need these sarcophagi either. And none of these columns are necessary. But we will, you know what, we'll keep these 4 columns, because I think you need them for your ideologian. And we'll keep the urns just for the looks. So I'll let her go back to butchering. Get us some more human flesh, I suppose. Edmund is harvesting all this rice up. Why don't you go ahead and real quick go drink from her? But yeah, let's go ahead and turn this area in here into a food stockpile zone. Priority important for all foods. Okay. Edmund, you're about to go to sleep, so I want you to haul all the rice in while you're at it. Okay. I just don't want it all getting eaten. Speaking of things being eaten, that Mega Scarab just got killed. Thanks, Lynx. You're probably going to attack me later, and I'll be upset that I let you live, but I'm letting you live out of thankfulness. We do have some tainted flak pants there. I don't think we want to wear tainted clothing, but, like, maybe our ID religion doesn't forbid it. But yeah, once all this stuff is cleared out and deconstructed and etc., that'll be a very good place to have ready and unlocked. We got very, very lucky there that wasn't pirates that came out and it just ruined everything when they started shooting in there. I am gonna say don't sew. I should have said don't sew. Because I don't want more rice. Cool, a farmer is just walking by, I guess. Food poisoning because insect jelly is dangerous. I don't agree, but okay. Now, let's go ahead and put a wall here. I'm gonna think for the future and put it here, because when I eventually mine that steel, that won't be a solid wall. The reason I'm doing this is because eventually I'm gonna have a wall around here as well, but for now I'm just gonna do this so that they're forced to go around. I mean, it doesn't really matter right now, but it's early prep work for a wall. We want to get a wall as soon as possible. Now with this river here, we're gonna... It is gonna make it a bit difficult to build a wall because they can just go around it unless I build the wall like right at the edge of the riverbank, which is what I'm probably gonna have to do. But oh well. Now, I want you to plant corn in here now, Edmund. So she's in here with her food poisoning, making her go especially slow. Let's also haul this so that it stops slowing people down. She's still butchering, too. So many corpses, so much human flesh. And she's just puking all over the humans. Good. Fast. It's going fast is how the colony is. And you showing up to summon the first raid of the game. Pyromaniac. Well, you're not getting... you're not getting recruited. Anyway, hey, Tom. Now, the food poisoning on her is quite bad. Oh, didn't mean to get hit there, but oh well. His finger was already torn off, so that's nothing new. I did wish that guy had lived because I could have imprisoned him, but at the same time, I mean, I could have imprisoned any of the people in here as well. I really just wasn't thinking. I never did open this hermetic crate either. Just, oh my gosh, Enchi. You're so slow. I don't want to store tainted clothing. Yeah. I said at the beginning of the stream, in order to avoid something like that happening again, I'm going to be playing this as if we're playing commitment mode, but I'm not playing commitment mode so I can have autosaves, because with autosaves that wouldn't have happened, but for some reason when you play commitment mode, there are no backup saves, which I think is a really big oversight. So this is reload anytime mode. But I'm gonna pretend it's commitment mode and play it like that. I'm not gonna reload saves unless something like that happens again where I need to. But yeah, it was really upsetting. And then yesterday I had another power outage. I really don't know what's going on with my power. Also, she just picked up the rotting corpse and just put it on the butcher's table. Yeah, I liked to have commitment mode on because I love the idea of, like, even if I want to, I can't go back on my actions. You know, it's such a real commitment. But, like, this is why I should have just said no, do it by hand. So, how's the corn coming along, Edmund? Fine, I guess. I mean, he's taking a long time doing it, but he has a low plant skill. Let's maybe haul that corpse away. I don't want you getting rot lung. Okay, that wall is done. This will get us a nice amount of steel. So we get like 30 per sarcophagus. I just don't usually allow myself to go back because I find that if I give myself an inch, I give myself a mile. I usually just if I end up letting myself do even a little bit of going back, I see myself over and over and over again just being like, oh well, I can go back this time too. Oh, I can go back this time too. And it just results in me having like god tier run where nothing goes wrong. I guess I don't have a very good willpower when it comes to not cheating. And I know I get that from my father because he's the exact same way, where if he lets himself cheat even a little bit in a game, he'll just keep going. Once you start fudging things, you just can't stop in my family. Edmund, you want to go get a sip? And help haul this stuff. Actually, hold these. All the limestone chunks that are blocking the door. See, I've played Rimworld so much that, like, I think I'm getting better at the avoiding cheating thing because of, like, I've gotten to the point now where I no longer feel as much like, oh man, how could I have seen that coming or whatever. So it's a lot less surprise that makes me want to cheat and more so just, yeah, but I could. And that's not as easy to fall to as, you know, oh, well, I genuinely had no idea what was going to happen. That is why I cheat more when I play modded, because when I play modded, I don't know what to expect because I'm playing mods I've never seen before, so I'm just like, what the hell is that? How was I supposed to know that was going to happen? I'm reloading a save. But, like, my dad will, he plays Civilization 2. Like, yeah, he likes old games. And, he plays Civ 2, and he will just turn on cheat mode and then just basically be a god amongst men for the entire time. And I'm like, what's even the point of playing if you're just going to cheat from the very start? Okay. Some toxalopes. Wow. That sure is awful. Let's Let's sell these drugs. I don't want them. Sell all that. Actually, we'll keep the great bow in case we find a ranged person who sells it. Or who uses ranged. Why did I even say sells it? Whatever. Hey there! Edmund, please keep hauling stuff for now. Yeah, I think the toxaloops only spawn in if you have an extremely heavy pollution biome, so it makes sense. Do you pollute your areas very much? I've never actually done a pollution run, but I'm sure it'd be fun. Edmund, how much stuff are you carrying? You fixed your problems? Is that what you mean? What did you do? No, they can't be milked for anything. It's just that when they die, they explode into poison gas. That's it. They're awful. Most of the toxic animals are awful and only exist to make people's lives worse. Oh, you got biotech? Or you're getting biotech? Yeah, I mean, the whole point is that if you're in a pollution area, you're gonna have a hard time. It makes the run a lot harder, but in exchange, your enemies, unless they are adapted to a poisonous climate, are also in a bad shape. Edmund, let's find out what's in the hermetic crate. Something good, come on, something good. Compact weaponry. That's probably my least favorite of all of them. Well. So, if you mean like, do you mean like, why do I have a new one? Is that what you mean by what's with it, or do you mean just what's going on? So I posted a video on my VOD's channel explaining it, but basically a massive power outage completely corrupted my previous save, which is... which forced me to start over, so I kind of speed ran as fast as I could to get stuff done quickly, or at least as quick as I could, so that I could get back to where I was at. I'm just gonna go straight for microelectronics now. Bunch of bird skin came out of the sky too. Okay, so this is a nice room. I don't like the concrete flooring in here, but whatever. I'll just replace it with wood to get rid of the minus beauty. And get some very small amounts of free steel. But with that, we already can start working on an altar. We don't have enough slate to make it out of slate. We'll just do a wooden altar. I don't really care. Never give anything to travelers unless what you're giving them is a bullet to the head. That's what I would say. Then again, I'm not a good person, so... Oh, yeah. Asking for too much. They could come to my house and ask for 1 silver, and I'd say no. You kidding me, Tom? That's my silver. That's my medicine. That's my whatever it is. The only medicine you should give them is using medicine on them to remove their organs. That's the only way you should be giving them any medicine. And even then it should be herbal, because they don't deserve regular medicine. If they die, they die. Pain is the best medicine. You'll eventually get used to it, and then you'll be immune to pain. That's not true. Don't actually get me in trouble, Twitch. I'm not encouraging people to hurt themselves. But killing them is fun. At least, like, arrest them and steal their organs if you're not gonna kill them. Are they just hitting on each other now? 3 failed romance attempts. Wow. Good. They should be. I'm honestly just gonna have them romance each other, so that they're in a relationship. Yeah, there we go. I just want them in a relationship so that they can share a bed. Although they have to get married for that to happen. 2 of them survived. Send in the mortars, now! Oh, you mean survived as in down on the ground. I thought you meant survived as in they were running away. That's why I said about mortars. I mean, you could also mortar them while they're unconscious. That's a fun way to practice your aim. So I can't do the role I want to do because we need at least 3 people. So I'm gonna need to set up a prison now so I can get us another person once we find someone actually worth it. Where do I want to do it? Maybe just right here. It's not gonna be a big prison. There we go. I think that's a pretty good sized prison. I think it's exactly what a prisoner deserves. I'll give them a bed instead of a sleeping spot, though, because I'm that nice. They can try. It's more fun when they try. Right, Tom? Congratulations. Please feel free to, if you want to just like leave the stream and go play biotech, leave the stream, play biotech, okay? Do what you enjoy, and if you just got biotech for the first time, I don't want to distract you from it. It is such a great DLC. That's fine. You know, I'm just a person here for your entertainment. If you have to leave, leave. Let's get a wooden floor in here. Okay, well, we got a prisoner room ready now. We just need to find someone to put in there. I also do need to take someone's hand. Yeah, mechlinks are, they're pretty good. I don't really like using mechs because of all the pollution they generate. It just doesn't feel worth it until later in the game, and then usually by that point later in the game, I don't feel like I need one. It's kind of a catch-22. Now, let's get a light ball and some speakers up here once we get the chance. Hello. I'm supposed to hold you. What's going on? I just heard... Oh my gosh. This cougar just took out a timber wolf and didn't take any damage. I have no idea. I was told to hold you, that's all I know. Why can't you harvest the kidneys, Tom? Oh, well, that is an issue. It's a shame, too. It's so fun to take the kidneys. It's like the first thing you take. Oh, good, the bio-coded weapons are almost gone. You could, but... Also, I'm gonna take out this darn cougar. It's about committing war crimes, basically. Most of the things you do in this game are just completely evil and war crimes. Still missing that finger, but nothing else that bad. Yeah, he started out missing a finger, so I do kind of need to find a person who I don't want to keep around just so I can take their hand. Yeah, researching war crimes so that you can practice medicine. Also, do we have granite chunks in this biome or no? I don't think we do. It just looks like limestone and slate. Darn. Any other sources of granite? I'd love to make that whole floor in there be granite. It looks nice, but it looks like only sandstone is available. Man, that sucks. I wanted it to look nice. I don't think I'll be able to do that. I mean, if you like what is basically The Sims but evil, then yeah. Edmund's animal skill is only 4. I don't really want to waste the skill trainer on him because I only gained like 1 level off of it. I'd rather pick someone who has a burning passion for it. Especially someone who also is a shooter, because then they can be really good at hunting. Also, I love how I'm just getting microelectronics like as soon as possible so that I can get a high-tech research bench and just speed through the research as fast as possible. I don't even have power set up, but let's learn how to make microelectronics. Yeah, that's the order of events. Also, this I could tell the bear was going to hunt something as it was just like wandering around and then suddenly Mach 10. You didn't jam it in deep enough so it fell off. Just a little bit of extreme blood loss. It's fine. Once they hit 59%, it won't matter anymore. Well, I mean, they reached down to grab the peg arm when it fell, and they accidentally dropped their knife onto the foot. Obviously. Jeez, it's like you've never made a mistake during medicine before. I mean, how many surgeries have you failed? I've failed more than you've even tried, I promise. In real life, of course. And the brain... Oh. Thank you, it's me. I had a friend make a little animated version of me. Another food poisoning, really? Anyway, I'm glad you like it. Can we get another raid, please? This time with people who don't die instantaneously when I hit them with a single attack. Pretty please. You know, I guess I'll start working on planning out where the wall will be. So I'm definitely gonna want to make sure that the geysers are within my walls. So probably like... Do I even want to do that? I feel like that would use more resources than it would save. I can just do it like this, and then... There we go. That looks like a good wall. Yeah, and it's worth every penny. Absolutely amazing game. You know what, let's change out the wall layout. I'd rather have it be like this. Now the wall is made out of wood, which means it can burn down, but I also don't really care. Wood is cheap. Okay. Let's start chopping some more wood as well, because we're gonna need it. Okay, with that wall though, if I just put a fire break on the outside, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. And unless exactly what just happens, unless lightning strikes inside the buildings, it wouldn't matter. And in that case, I could have a fire break on the inside as well, but I don't think that'll happen. And if it does happen, it'll be in my home area, so we can put it out relatively fast. Speaking of home area, let's go ahead and make all this my home area, because it's going to be inside the walls. And anything in the walls I want to be home. That way we can put out fires the moment they appear. What do you mean, like they're not being bombarded by radiation, or what? There we go. Now we just have to finish off building this huge ass wall. Oh, I forgot about your fission mice problem. So right now I've built a giant, well, rather I've put out the blueprints for a giant wall around my colony. And once we get the wood for it, it'll get built slowly. And the reason for that is because then if I get raided, it forces everybody to go through on this one bridge, which means that I know exactly where they're coming from, and I can have better preparation and defenses. There we go. Yep, see, now they're all going to be forced to go through this little tunnel here. Also, I'm just going to go ahead and remove the bridge here. That's unnecessary. She does have food poisoning, which is slowing her down quite a bit. It's kind of needed in this game. Pretty much everyone does it at some point because the raiders just are way stronger than you most of the time if you just fight them without some kind of wall or plans or traps of some sort. Speaking of traps, maybe I should get a steel spike trap on this bridge a while. When the amount of traps is so large that you're getting hit by them more than the enemy, that's when you have too many. His eye got scratched by a guinea pig paw. How do you let a guinea pig get that close to your face if you're trying to kill it? Like, how do you manage that? Hey, what's up? NG still getting that food poisoning slowdown is so bad. It takes so long to move and to do anything else. This bear is going to single-handedly clear out the entire, like, turkey ecosystem. Well, like I said, are your colonists getting hit by them more often than the other, like, the raiders? Because if not, then it's not too many. It's only too many when you're actually suffering more than the enemy are. Until then, it's the right amount. Or not enough. Probably not enough. Turrets, I'm not a big fan of, honestly. I think turrets are overrated. Whoa. First of all, free food. Second of all, quest? 18 days and not part of any faction. Ooh. Yes. Everything is overrated when it comes to turrets. Let's see. What stats have you got? Delicate? No combat stats. Well, guys, I found a new hand donor for Edmund. Because remember, he's missing a finger. Isn't that so lovely that someone showed up and asked to please give him a hand? Let's also just real quick make Area 1 be here. Oh, not considered a... Okay. Apparently not considered a colonist if they're part of a quest. There we go. It was also a blood delivery. So, let's, I mean, we only need the hand. But we'll probably take more. So it's his left hand. So let's try and be realistic here and take the hand. Also, we're gonna have someone with medical level 2 be performing a hand transplant, so this is gonna be interesting. Forced weather for pay. Exactly. I'm not gonna lie. Foggy rain isn't that bad, but none of these rewards are worth it. This is awful. Oh, an Eltex shirt. A psychic animal pulsar. Oh, a low shield pack. These are awful. No. Like, I would only accept that to then sell the item, and by doing that, no. I'd rather just not do it at all, and then maybe get a different, better medical quest. Not medical, weather quest. Okay, so we've got a hand. And then he just ate some pemmican over her unconscious body. Like, thanks for the hand. Thanks. Anyway, let's install this hand. Oh yeah, slaughter the rat first. Also, she needs to be assigned to doctoring for him to do it. You know what? I should, just in case... just in case it doesn't work, let me preemptively take the other hand. Just in case, because I mean... Fibrous mechanites. Why did you have to get that? I really wish that NG got the fibrous mechanites so that she'd have a higher chance at succeeding at doing the surgery. That sucks. Also, we're gonna need more medicine. I mean, is it really a new meaning, or is that what it was originally meant to be? I think that's what it was originally meant. Okay, NG. Go ahead and... I don't know why we're feeding that woman, but okay. Oh! Ah! I can't even perform the surgery. You need at least a 5. Well, thanks for the hands in advance, I guess. I could practice, you are right. I could train on the donor, or alternatively, I can wait until I get a second doctor because I need a third colonist anyway, and just take the donor's organs with Edmund, who will actually succeed at doing it. But we'll take his eyes, her eyes, their eyes. I don't want to misgender the organ donor. Well, it is training. It's just Edmund training. Also, hey, look. A nudist Neanderthal woman who only knows how to hit things and make art. And has a peg leg. Exactly. We're training by gouging out her eyes. No, don't tend with the medicine. Take the other eye now. Don't waste the medicine. There we go. We took her hands and her eyes. Oh, don't get me started on that. I know what you're talking about. And I fucking hate that scene. That is such a weird, like... That was absolutely just a SpongeBob writers not even, like, hiding their fetish moment. Or wait, are you talking about in the old school episode with the popsicle, or are you talking about the newer one where SpongeBob was turned into a popsicle? There's two times where he's been turned into a popsicle, and one of them Mrs. Puff vored him. Like, that's not even an exaggeration. Like, newer SpongeBob is so fucking weird. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. New SpongeBob. It's fucking weird. At least I think he was a popsicle. Maybe he wasn't a popsicle. It was supposed to be some other type of food. Yeah, I think it was a popsicle, but I might be misremembering. It's... Yeah. Kids shows today are fucked up in such a weird way. We need more medicine. Okay, so you mean in like old SpongeBob? Never mind. And that one I can that one I can agree with. I just thought you meant like the new SpongeBob scene. I don't understand why. Wait a minute. What do you mean? Blood loss extreme? Who cares? I tell you what, should I see if I can find? I don't know if I can actually post a YouTube link just for you guys to look at, but I don't care if it's against Twitch guidelines to show fucking SpongeBob vor. I'm gonna. Okay, it's from the episode Kooky Cooks. There. Look up that episode and you will see it's an actual scene. She just eats him whole. I mean, I was saying, like, you could go to YouTube and then just look up, like, Kooky Cooks Mrs. Puff Eats SpongeBob, and you'll find it. Honestly, you don't even probably need the name of the episode. You could probably just look Mrs. Puff Eats SpongeBob, and you would find it. I just put the name of the episode just in the off chance there's more than one time. I don't know. Maybe there's more than one time Mrs. Puff has eaten SpongeBob. Losing a colony can be... rough, right? You lose out on a couple hours of time. Reading that or watching that is going to make you lose your innocence, which is something you never get back. That's the difference, Tom. One is emotional damage and one is spiritual damage. Now I'm going to put a door here and a bridge there. That way we have our own way of going that they won't walk on the traps. Oh, crisis in belief. Cool. I mean, your beliefs are about to get tested because I'm going to be harvesting more of your body parts now. You cannot find the clip of it? Okay, tell you what. Let me go ahead and start harvesting this person's brain. Oh, I can't. They're too busy walking around. Okay, hang on, Tom. Tell you what, hang on. I'll find a clip.
You like SpongeBob!
Okay, there we go. I posted it. I copied the link at the exact time on the clip that you need. So there you go. It's already at the correct second. Have fun with that. And just remember, you made me think of this first when you said about SpongeBob. Also, looking at it, he's not quite a popsicle. I thought he was, but he's just a different type of fit. I guess I was like mixing up the two memories into one. You said popsicle, and my first thought was just, oh yeah, because he gets eaten. I'm sorry for making you look this up, or, well, watch this, whatever. Yeah! I told you! I warned you that would happen! It's bad. I don't understand why they just allowed that. Oh, okay. Okay, when I was saying about in the old episode, I was thinking that one where SpongeBob and Patrick go to the Fry Cook games and SpongeBob does a move where he turns himself into a popsicle. That's what I thought you meant. That makes more sense than some very random niche episode of SpongeBob. I did, but I wanted to, first of all, just stop wasting food. And second of all, brain. I honestly didn't expect him to succeed at the surgery, and my plan was to practice... Hey, Eagle, get out of there. To practice medicine by tending to the wound he would inevitably cause by failing the brain surgery. Going all the way around the traps, I see. Do the door. Why are you going around that? I would, but then I'm afraid she'd just start walking around upset again. And last time she did that, I wasn't able to do surgery on her because she was too busy walking around, and we can't take her to her bed for some reason when that's happening. You're welcome. It's all because I misunderstood what you meant. I took the prisoner's brain, Tom. That's all you missed. Well, I care about her mood because if her mood is upset, then I can't put her in bed and perform surgery on her for some reason. Look, I also said, like I said, I also did it because I expected Edmund to fail at the surgery, hurt her a whole bunch, and then I would heal her and get some doctoring practice in. I didn't think he'd actually succeed. I thought he'd fuck it up. He has yet to fail a surgery. I wasted organs, yes. I wasted organs. There, I'm sorry. Anyway, let's... allow this. Okay, but to be fair, I also don't need silver right now. Right now, my problem is not having walls. I don't need to make the price of my colony, my colony worth going too high will just make the raids worse, and right now I don't have walls. Money is money, but right now, safety is more important than money. Besides, there is one big benefit, okay? The less parts of her body that I remove, the more meat that she gives me for my colonists to eat, okay? So this means more food. I was making the decision that organs and money are not as important as eating her flesh. There, is that a better explanation? Does that make you feel better? But it needs to be human meat. Not just any meat will do. Let's get some power conduits through here. Besides, it tastes better when you're the one who killed the creature that you're eating. That makes it taste that much more sweet. Where's the death rest thing? Oh, it's in biotech, duh. Edmund just still chopping wood. Also, something set off the trap. What set off the trap? That's a waste of steel. I wasn't even being attacked. I do like how you have to tame a wild person. Like, tame. They're a human being. They just are walking around like foraging. That doesn't mean they're not a human. What do you mean tame? Wake up already, NG. Here's some yayo. Make us even more. I wish you could tame using drugs. That'd be so great. Imagine just like, I want this horse to be mine. Let me give him some go juice. Just get them addicted, and then they'll join you. Let's get this death rest casket up as soon as we can, because Edmund needs to sleep soon. And let's get an accelerator to go with it. Now we do need a battery as well. Forgot to research that. So why don't I go ahead and tell him to prioritize research? Because we have enough wood on the ground for now. He should be able to unlock the battery before he needs to worry. Have you ever had one of your colonists get kidnapped and then later on come back to raid your colony? I've had that happen, and I just gotta ask why. But if you have had a colonist get kidnapped before, they can have some weird things happen. That's not the only thing that can happen. None came back? Really? I mean, there's like 3 different possible things that can happen, or 4 different possible things that can happen. There's, they don't come back, which is what happened to you. They come back as part of a raid. They get ransomed to you, or you get a quest to save them. Oh, well, no, that's probably why. NG, go fix the fire, please. Oh, there's a fire here, too. Whoopsie. Oopsie, sorry. If anyone gets that reference that I just made by saying oopsie sorry like that, congratulations. I forgot to actually build the battery. Oopsie. Acceptable casualties, Tom. You know how it is. Also, why is this wind turbine not outputting any power? Blocked by roof? A roof. There we go. Power generation. Too bad it's nothing right now. Why is it so slow? We're in the middle of rain. Shouldn't it be higher? It's raining. Whatever. That's fine, I guess. Oh, someone to trade with. Do you have anything good? Jump packs is fine, I guess. But not really anything I care that much about. Exactly. If you, just like how if they didn't want to be turned into cowboy hats, they shouldn't have attacked me. It's the same logic. Also, I just realized I never connected the battery. I am not on the ball today. I'm just not thinking. Now the battery is gaining power. That's good. Look at it this way. They're not failing because they're bad. They're failing because they're just so excited they can't keep their hands calm. They're just like, organs. Oh man, I messed up again. No, we all make mistakes in the heat of passion, Jimbo. Okay? You give him a chance. Hey, like I said, also, I'm so sorry, I'm just gonna say this right now. I forgot how you said to pronounce your name. I know it's not Sue, but that's what I used to call you, and then you said that wasn't it, and then I forgot what you said was the correct way. But anyway, but don't worry, like, even if you didn't want to watch the stream, the only reason I stream is for you guys to have fun, and I don't want someone to feel, like, obliged to watch me. Watch me because it's fun, not because you feel like you have to. If you'd have more fun closing the stream and focusing entirely on biotech, do that. I'm just letting you know because, like, I don't want to be one of those streamers who's like, seems like they're really selfish, who's like, oh, you gotta watch me. It's like, no, I'm not doing this for, like, the sake of being like, oh, I want to be really popular. I'm doing it because I want people to have fun. Well, free food delivery, by the way. Let's just go ahead and change the name. Oh, you can tend someone's mechanites and like other illnesses while they're death resting? That's helpful. I didn't think if they were in a casket that could happen. Anyway, we still need a raider to show up who has like good medical skill, or a visitor. Honestly, a visitor doing it would have been fine too. I'll take a visitor and let them do the medical thing. And you know what? If I find someone who is a good enough doctor that they're able to do that surgery, I will recruit them. Yep, probably not the best plan then, Tom. Yeah, let's get another room set up for if we do end up getting a new recruit. We should also get an actual research building and like death rest building set up. The bad Wi-Fi's revenge. Ugh. I mean, on the bright side, at least when you're playing Rimworld, you don't need good Wi-Fi. Like, yeah, obviously it messes with your ability to watch my stream, but at least you're able to still play biotech. It's not like an online-only game. Because that would really suck if you just bought DLC for the game and then you can't even use it. Aw, man. Let's just get this room finished as fast as possible, NG. I keep seeing her name and thinking it says Eagle because I'm used to like tribal starts and I see E, G, and E. And then the I looks like an L, so it's like, oh, Eagle. No, it's not Eagle. There we go. I like how I now have an area that could just be a better prison, but I'm still keeping this one instead. The little really shitty one, just because why not? You got along! Finally! They're doing something useful. What xenotype are you thinking? Like, what kind of plan do you have? Also, I just noticed the wall got finished. I didn't even realize. That's nice. I think I might move these spike traps up like one tile each. So similar to genies then. If I made that, I would probably end up getting it. Like if I made one that was a very good melee with a need for beer, I'd just like name it my dad as the xenotype. Give me another beer. That is a lie. My father is not like that. Please do not worry. Yeah, I don't use 100% globe coverage because of the lag I get from it. Hey guys, I've got a question. Do I become an enemy of the Broken Empire? Do I accept the deserter? I don't normally do that because the Broken Empire is so strong, but I've got a wall and that makes me feel safe now. Yeah, sure. The only problem is I can't check Pulcheria's stats. They won't tell me their bio. So just so you know, the Empire are the most technologically advanced group in the game. Greedy, not great. Bloodlust, good. Body modder, good. Because I can just replace something and get a free bonus to their stats. Not liking the fact that they aren't capable of medical, but I do like their melee skills. They have, like, nothing else but combat, though, or shooting and melee. I guess, oh well. They're passionate about killing, and that's literally it. Wait, relationship? Oh no, Edmund's gonna have to kill his granddaughter! This is what I hate about Rimworld. Why is his granddaughter here? Like, in what world would she just be on some random backwater? Ugly. Well, she won't be missed. She's an ugly 22-year-old. No one's gonna care. Let's just go up here and just fight them outside the walls. I don't really care that much about the walls right now. I just want to kill. Oh, you can actually get shot from there? I didn't know they had long enough range. Is the assault rifle bio-coded? Nope, that's another assault rifle too. That's way better than the LMG we've got. Edmund, your granddaughter wants a hug. Hang on a moment. She's not dead. I can avoid the massive negative mood debuff of him killing her if we capture her and then release her instead. I'm actually probably gonna have to do that. But I'm gonna have to capture her first. Death in 18 hours. Go equip the assault rifle before you die. It also, to be fair, Tom, it also makes the Empire hate me a little less, which means that maybe I won't have to be hostile to them and I'll still be able to keep the deserter in my faction. I can have my cake and eat it too. Also, I stripped her because she has body armor for me. Okay. Actually, you know what? The Duster's probably better than the Flak Vest because of the slowing. Yes, I know, organs, but 15 relations is pretty nice. And I can practice my social skill on her. My granddaughter's blood. Yummy, yummy, yum. Let me just drink until she's unconscious. 90% blood loss. I was a little thirsty. To be fair, I was a little thirsty. I'm sorry, Inicus, but you gotta understand. I was thirsty. Let Grandpa have a little sip of your blood. Your Honor, my client simply was thirsty. Is it illegal now to have a sip? Major break risk. Why? Your recreation starved. Oh yeah, and the diverse thoughts. Let us not forget that Grandpa leapt about 60 feet just over an entire river. Like, he went from like here to here. He literally jumped his max range. What is his max range actually for the that ability? The max range would be all the way to this rock. $20 tiles. What is one tile? Like the size of a person, right? So if we're assuming Edmund is like 5'5", jeez, or 5'6", or he's, I guess. Okay, have a good one. Hope you enjoy. But still, Edmund fucking leaping at his granddaughter from 20 tiles away and then slashing her in the throat the moment that he landed. Like, I think that's arguably worse than the drinking of her blood. Just leaping onto her. Jeez. And now we've got a lot of corn, so food is no longer an issue. Also, let's just arrest her real quick. Because we're converting her. Your Honor, in my defense, I wanted to kill her. But I didn't. So, I'm innocent, right? That's how it works, right? If I didn't kill her, but I meant to, I still didn't kill her, so it's fine. You delivered to this a while. Edmund's lawyer for the assault case against his own granddaughter. Oh, I just realized it. It's already... Oh my goodness, I just noticed what time it is in real life. I love Rimworld, but the only problem with this game is time goes by so fast while playing it that I end up like feeling sad when it's time for the stream to end, because it's like, man, it feels like I just started. It's not quite time to end it yet, but it's like about 10 minutes or so until I normally do. And geez, though, that's... Time flies by. Well, that's a lot of corn. 2,098 ears of corn. For when you've got a little case of the munchies. Also, can we remove the death acidifier, please? I don't think we can. Nice. I wish I could remove the death acidifier. That's such a bad thing to have. I get why the NPCs have it, but I wish I didn't have it on Pulcheria over here. You know, I just realized something. Inekis over here, his granddaughter, she's got 4 medical. We only need 5 medical to be able to do the hand surgery. Maybe. Maybe I will just convert her and bring her into the fold instead. I'm sure he'll be happy to have his granddaughter around. And honestly, I'd argue that, well, I don't know. I don't know if I'd keep her around. She's better than Pulcheria in like her skills, but her traits are worse. She only has ugly. Greedy does suck, but Bloodlust is... I guess the social fights are gonna suck. But the sight of blood and death being ignored... you know what? Honestly, yeah, Pulcheria's only really got body modder going for her, whereas Inikus over here is going to be good at animals. She's going to be slower, but still good at shooting and melee. And she can do medical. I think I'm just going to save the granddaughter, and instead, Pulcheria is going to exist for temporary amount of time, if you catch my drift. I stripped her and she instantly put the pants right back on. Lady, you don't get the idea. They're all mine now. You're naked. That is all you get is the skin on your back, and even that is going to be mine at some point. What's Edmund doing? Oh, still harvesting the heal root. I remember that I told him to harvest all the heal root on the map. Well, while he's doing that, I'm really happy with the progress I've made today. Oh, Pulcheria is upset because she's naked. Anyway, I'm really happy with the progress that we've made today. I started literally just today. This is a brand new colony. I've already got this nice massive wall. It is all wood, but I've got a nice massive wall. I've got 2 potential people to join me. I'm pretty happy. You know, we got a little spike trap thing going on too, so that we can almost definitely deal with any scary raid. And we've got a caravan, I guess. Sensory Mechanites in Pulcheria. Well, if there was any chance I was going to recruit her before, there it goes. I don't think I need the great bow anymore, because we've got an assault rifle now. Prestige Cataphract Helmet. Yeah. Yeah, I'm that and a mono sword. I need to get the money for that. Oh wait, brain, eyeballs. That's still not enough. Shit. Psychic animal pulsers. My medicine. Maybe not the medicine yet. The flak jacket. If I can get that mono sword and that helmet, then that means that that means my sanguiphage is pretty safe. I could sell the animal skill trainer, I guess. Or, you know what? I've got a better idea. Everyone get in the base. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm going to... Do you think I can take on this group? I mean, they've got a lot of guns. I don't know. I won't make that risk. See, the problem is, if I had gotten to them sooner, I was gonna use the psychic animal pulsar and have it have them get attacked by all the wildlife. But the problem is they're in my walls now, which means they're safe. Unless I uninstall my traps. Okay. Shall we? Fire in the hole! We're gonna... Here, actually, let's pick it up. And let's go do it in your room. And now they're hostile to me. Okay. You know what? We'll stay out here for now. We'll just let them kill off their muffalo. No, get in here. Get inside, Edmund. Let all the animals deal with... It's like a horde of zombies. Oh my gosh! No, not a fire! No, the incendiary shell's on fire! No! Put out the fire, put out the fire, put out the fire! Oh no. Ignore. Put out the fire! Pick up the shell. Oh gosh, no, we're not gonna be able to put out the fire. We're not gonna be able to put out the fire. Oh no. Also, what the hell happened to you? Okay. Well, I didn't want the stuff to burn, like that cataphract helmet. Oh, he got lit on fire by it? Are you serious? Come on, dude. Put out the fire. Man, the stuff I wanted's burning. Oh well. It's not that bad. What's sizzling? Okay, the rain has come. That cataphract helmet did lose a lot of durability, sadly, so I'm probably gonna have to just use the marine one. There's a couple hostile animals. I guess we'll just research while we wait for them to calm down. I still stand by my thoughts that this was a good plan. Only problem is that for some reason they lit their own incendiary shit on fire. That's not my fault that they decided to do that. Okay, as the animals fall asleep, they lose the manhunter stage. Because if it weren't for that fire, then I would have gotten a prestige cataphract helmet at like full durability pretty much for free. Okay, it's fine for him to leave now and to go. Yeah, it's at 21%. Get the marine helmet on, I guess. There we go. Now we just need to deal with this alpaca. And that mega sloth I just guess will exist for now. Well, Marine Helmet is still better than nothing. I just wish it would have been the Cataphract that we got to keep and the Marine one burned. Can we deliver food for them, please? Before they starve? Oh, Pulcheria stole it. He's sleeping. Well, I think that was a good end to the stream. So, we'll leave it there. This is my normal time for ending it anyway. Had to end it with a bang. Psychic animal pulsars really are truly amazing. Again, if it weren't for the random ass idea of let's light our own incendiary rounds on fire, that would have gone perfectly. Truly, I'm just too smart for the game's AI. Anyway, hope you had a good stream, Tom. Hope anyone watching the VOD had a good time, and anyone not in the chat that's watching the stream has a good time. I'll see you guys tomorrow for some more Rimworld. See ya!